Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, if you're new to me, my name is Tyler Egan. I'm a NASM certified personal trainer. I'm a vegan athlete. To be more specific, I'm a volleyballer. I don't know if it's a real word. I just like to say it. Volleyball is my jam. I can't say enough about volleyball, but that's not why we're here today. That's not why we're here today. So I'm not going to go off on a tangent here. Today, I have a video. Wait, hold on. I'm moving too quick. My mind's all over the place. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do plan to get more involved on YouTube, whatever the case may be. There's been as most people may know, there's been a lot going on in the world. I'm just trying to digest it all and understand everything. I've hit it on it a couple times on my Instagram. I've never really followed politics much until COVID happened, all these things, and I just realized how little I know about what's going on in the world, how little I know about the government, all these things. So I've taken a break from all this stuff to educate myself, but like it's not an excuse, and I want to provide some value to people. So unlike most people who are able to go back to their gyms, I am not. I am still working out at home, so I've had to come up with some creative ideas to hit muscles in different ways and try to load muscles, in the sense that like a bench press or a deadlift where you're able to load it with more weight, tax the body a bit more. So I had to come up with creative ways to do that. So in this video today, I want to talk about one of the ways I did it. The video, hold on, I just got to pull it up here, is going to be couple push-up variations. Now, the first variation I'm going to be doing here, you'll see, is a weighted push-up with the weight loaded on my back. Now, I actually, luckily, had my landlord had a couple of weights laying around the house that I could use, but you can easily do this in the gym. These are fantastic ways to load the chest in the gym as well, so don't be afraid to utilize. Where you'll see I load the weight on my back. I make sure to rest it on my upper back. That way it's nice and comfortable up there. It's in a firm position. It's not going to slide down or anything like that. And then from there you perform a basic push-up. Nice tight core, shoulders down and back. That way you can really open up the chest. There's some things I can see here that I wish I would have done differently. Like I have a problem with my neck coming forward a lot of the time. It's definitely something I'm working on. My form does break down a little bit here. But this is the best way, one of the best ways I've been able to load my chest during this, and I've actually during COVID, and I've actually seen some decent chest development since this all happened, which has been exciting. From here, I go right into a twisted push-up. Now, my form is definitely questionable to say the least, but I think you get the point. What I'm actually doing here is I'm bringing my arm across my body. This is called adduction, adduction. This is one of the functions of your chest, to bring your arms closer to the midline of your body. With a standard push-up, weighted dips, bench press, things like that, we don't typically hit that motion of the chest, and that is a prime function of the chest muscles. So when you do the twisted push-up, you want to think about pushing one arm away and really twisting your body so your arm crosses the midline of your body, so you get that full adduction. Get your arm completely across the midline of your body. As you see here, I am doing it. Again, my form is very questionable, but you can see me twist my body to bring my arm closer to the midline of my body so that I get that full adduction, get the full contraction on the chest so I can get the most out of the exercise. This is one of many ways I've actually had to think more creatively with my exercises to get the most bang for my buck out of them. So I wanted to share it with you guys and hope that maybe it helps somebody. Again, this is something that you don't have to do at home. If your gym's open back up, it's a fantastic way to incorporate more body weight exercises. I'm a huge proponent of I'm sorry, my vocabulary sucks. I'm a huge advocate of body weight movements. I think we should be able to manipulate our body in space. I think that like a weighted push-up is fantastic for that. They challenge your core more. Bodyweight exercises are fantastic. I suggest you look into them more if you don't train them already. So again, these are exercises you can easily incorporate into a home workout routine or a gym workout routine. It's a way to challenge your chest muscles at home with minimal equipment and without having to do 150 push-ups. Now, if you don't have weights like I do, if you're not lucky to have a landlord who just has some rusty old weights laying around, load a book bag up. You know, throw like 20 pounds in a book bag, throw it on your back. Have your brother sit on your back, I don't know. But there's definitely ways around it. I mean, again, the book bag thing, I was doing that at first just because it felt more comfortable for me. But there's definitely ways around it. You don't have to make excuses, so don't. I think I'm going to wrap that up here. I hope you guys took something from this. If you did, I'm talking about a lot more of this stuff on my podcast, so go check the podcast out. It's the Plants and PRs podcast. It's on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts. I'll link it down below. Check me out on Instagram. I'll link that down below. Twitter, down below. Facebook, down below. I actually did delete my TikTok. If people really want to know, you can ask me. But I'm not on TikTok anymore. But yeah, so that's the video, guys. I hope you took something from it. If you did, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. There should be more coming. Let me know what you want to see. Tell your friends. Share the video. Whatever you can do to help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Check out the podcast where I'll talk more in depth about these kinds of things. And I'll see you next time. Peace.